Dan McLellan. I'm a big fan of the guy. I love what he does. I have my qualms with what he does.
Paul says in Acts 17:11, receive the word with all readiness of mind. But it says, and they took and tested it against the scriptures. And then Paul says in 1 Thessalonians 5 to test all things and hold fast to that which is good. I think it is very important that we take and test what is stated, what is taught. We need to know our faith. We need to understand it. What Dan goes to, and many others within higher criticism, is what is the source of what we consider the Bible? It's not asking, what does the text really mean? Well, here's the problem. Basically, there's some presuppositions. The first presupposition is that miracles are impossible, that there is no God, that God could not actually do this. The second, the scriptures are a reflection of the social and historical circumstances. What theories then do I derive to explain how the text came to be? What you end up with is a massive self-licking ice cream cone. The only proof that these theories are real is the actual existence of the theory. When you actually go back to the history, writings, the archaeology, there is nothing that supports any of these theories. But what happens is now that Spinoza and Wellhausen and Dodorin and all these people have been writing for hundreds of years, and now you've got scholars today quoting all these scholars, but because a scholar quotes a scholar and posits this theory, there's no actual true evidence for that, but it's so well articulated, it's considered gospel. Dan is a Mormon. So he has a lot of motivation to negate the Bible because the claims of Mormonism are countered by scripture. Mormon belief, as man is, God once was. As God is, man can become. When you look at what Mormon theology actually teaches, there is not one God, there is a pantheon of gods. So he has a lot of motivation to actually denigrate scriptures, because he even says on some of his TikToks, the Bible has no inherent meaning. So I think it's very good to see what is out there, know this, but also understand the history of higher criticism is simply theory that's been locked onto by a bunch of scholars, because ultimately, if we can say this is not true, this is false, I'm not accountable to it, it doesn't really matter.